Yes, we're live again. After some, yeah, after some technical issues, we're here. Good morning, America. Good morning, Cape Town, or good night. It should be good night, Cape Town, right?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
okay, so today we're sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues that we needed to sort out, and thank God we sorted it out.
Yeah.
So today, like I said in my flyer, I have this beautiful lady from South Africa, all the way from South Africa on this platform, talking digital business with Ifoma. And today she is going to share her story with us. She's going to tell us how she came about the business, tell us her journey and her experiences. And then we take it up from there. As usual, I will do a little introduction and then she will formally introduce herself.
Mm.
Cynthia, that's what her name is originally from Rwanda, but now a Nigerian wife.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Cynthia is one of those, I would say, rare women who did not find the business themselves. I
Mm.
have had a number of women, almost all the women who said they had skeptical husbands, but her
Mm.
story is different. And she is a mother and a wife, like I said. And I'm going to hand it over to her to introduce herself formally. Cynthia, you're welcome to the platform.
Good morning to you. Because obviously it's 11 o'clock, around 11 o'clock in the morning on your side, Efelma. Good morning to your audience in the States. Good morning to whomever is watching, wherever they're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you, Ifeoma, for this introduction. I feel very much privileged and humbled to be here with you. And yes, it is past 8 o'clock in the evening on my side of the world, but I'm very, very, very excited to be here. So thank you for your invitation. As you said, I am a wife. I am a mother of two. I am married to the most handsome Nigerian man that I know of, and yes, 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 yes. My Oga is just yeah.
That's great.
He's
I'm
the
happy to hear that.
he is. He is. And funny enough, I'm just excited because this is our first encounter, you and I.
Yes, yes,
So I just
yes.
feel like let's do it. I mean,
Mhm.
whatever. I just feel like I know you already a little bit. We have so
Yeah.
much we can speak about. So I'm looking forward.
Thank you. I am really excited and and humbled to have you.
Hmm.
I have, like I told you, I had in the past invited some people. I'm a member of the DT Africa because I'm
Yay.
originally from Africa. So I
Mm.
have tried to invite a couple of people to, appear on my platform, but they
Hmm.
are still within their comfort zone.
Yay.
you know, being shy of the camera. So
Yes.
yeah, and I try to encourage them to step out of their comfort zone, but they wouldn't
Yeah.
budge yet. They're asking for more
Mm.
time, which is okay.
Mm.
Every one of us still have some comfort zone that we're still hiding behind. So
Yeah.
it's okay. So let's move forward, Cynthia. Your story, I don't know the full story, but the little you've told me is that you found this business through your other half,
Correct.
which is completely opposite of what
Yeah,
I
I
am used to.
know. I know.
So I
I
can't
know.
wait. I cannot wait to hear this story. Please give me the full
Okay.
gist.
Yes, here it is. So basically just to about that, my husband actually just saw an ad going on YouTube from my mentor. He was busy watching something and then he had a pop-up ad. I wasn't there when he saw it, and so I came back home and then we had a chat and he said, listen, I saw this thing and it talks about a business and so forth. So would you like to have a look at it? I said, sure, I can. So, and so we had supper and everything. Kids went to bed. And then he decided, let's just watch it together and let's hear what it is. So we went in. He had registered, and we watched the webinar, and from beginning to end, you
Wow.
know, from beginning to end, we did not interrupt it, nothing at all.
Wow.
So that was on the 28th of May, 2021. So then after that, after all the presentation of our business model, after all the testimonials of the different panelists on that day, I remember we looked at each other and he was like, so what next?
What
I
next?
said, what do you mean, what next? It's evident. I mean, let's do this. Let's just find out what this business is about. So, so the reality is that he was like, okay, don't you wanna sleep over it and wait until tomorrow and we're going to have a fresh mind? I said, no, there is nothing to think about. This is, I want to know more about it. And the reason why I went ahead with our refundable fee, it was a no brainer for me that if I want to know more, this is a business model. You want to know more, know more. Um, there was no threat to my liking, if I can put it that way, that we were going to lose any money. We were not going to lose any money. The reality is that we had the chance to find out more, and if we were not happy with whatever we found, then we pull out and we go back with our first investment. So I was like, there's nothing to lose, why wait? It was like, okay. Then you go ahead. So, but then he said, you know what? This is going to be your baby.
Oh,
So just let me know what you find. Let's discuss it. But if this is going to be your opportunity, this is going to be your pure baby. I said, that's fine. Just give me the homework. It's okay. I'll do it.
oh,
So since then I did my due diligence. Then after that, on the 2nd of June, that's when I went for my coaching call. And a few days later, I became my own self business owner of my own digital business.
wow. Honestly, I will be honest with you. I am having goosebumps. As
Are
you're
you
telling,
serious?
I'm telling you the truth. As you're going through this narration, I am having goosebumps. The way your husband got into it and encouraged
Mm,
you and everything is giving
yeah,
me goosebumps because not
mm,
all of us have that experience. Yes,
absolutely.
sometimes some of us along the line, they see
Mm,
the money. They have to
mm,
see something coming
mm,
in to
mm,
convince them that this is it, this is real. Then
yeah.
they join. I
Mm,
haven't had any story about a man that joined it from day one, you know,
mm, mm.
except for another business partner of mine, Kathleen. She's actually here saying hi.
Oh,
Kathleen and Kathleen and Katie, I welcome you all to this platform. Thank you for being
hello.
part of it. Yeah, except for her, whose husband also watched the video with the
Mm,
webinar with her. You
mm.
are another person. And to think that your husband actually introduced you to the business and
Mhm.
gave you the support, all the support you need from the beginning to the end is
Yep,
amazing. It's
it
giving me
is.
goosebumps. And I'm happy that you dived in immediately. You
Yes, I
didn't,
did not.
you
I
didn't
didn't
waste any time. So
waste
tell
any
me,
time.
what is it that you're enjoying about this business? What's your favorite thing about it?
Yeah. I personally am a person who likes a challenge. for different reasons. But that's apart from that, the business, why, what I like about the business are so many things. uh, One of them is just a reality that I we have different income streams, so I don't have to stick with only one. I think we've all been we've worked many years. I've worked previously to this business, and I think it's so easy to attach oneself to one thing in your life, and that's all you know, and you feel like that's it. You're going to die there. You're
Yeah.
going to this is your life until you know.
Mm-hmm.
But with this business, it actually provides you with different income streams that opens up your mind to different opportunities. So you really, really grow to think and to see business opportunities in different ways.
Good.
So that is really one of the things that I love and I admire our senior founders of this business, to actually be able to help and to stretch our minds and help us to actually think out of the box and see, different ways where we can actually be able to channel our sort of business or investments towards and make an income out of it. The other thing is the support. you know all of this I'm saying, I'm not pushing away the money side of it. No, I mean, we all have to put food on the table, so I'm
Yes.
not going to ignore the fact that there is good money here. So but that's most like an evident answer that I don't want to emphasize on, because obviously you don't get into business thinking that this is an NGO or non-profit organization, and we are here to make a living, we are here to make an income. So number two is the support. Number two is the support. I feel privileged that I can be able to work on my business any time of the day, and if I encounter any challenge, I can. And if my mentor is located in a country where it's night, she's sleeping, I can always send a message, and I'll have an answer from anybody, because of our communication channels. The other thing is how we run our business. Our systems are incredible. I really, really believe our systems are incredible. So, why I'm saying this is because being able to land your own business and having all the ground structures done for us, and we just purely have to focus on the main purpose why you're in business, which is making an income, and everything else is taken care of. You have automation, you have all the IT technology structure that has been built for each and every single one of us. It's incredible. So honestly, I think probably, funny enough, this is where someone will probably stay and die, because unless you show me anything else better than this, we are going to die here.
You crack
Honestly,
me up.
I'm telling you, if
I
I mean,
I
seriously.
I don't know why I'm having goosebumps with the things you're saying.
Hey.
I am, honestly, I am. This is amazing. This is so wonderful. I am so privileged to have you here. Uh,
Thank you.
I don't know how to describe the way I feel, but I'm happy you're here and you're saying this. This
Thank
is
you.
where somebody needs to die. I agree with you
Ah,
completely. If there's anywhere
I
you
mean,
should die, it should be in this business.
right here. Yes.
Can you imagine doing one business and having five streams of income?
Imagine.
Doing one business, and where does that happen?
Exactly.
Where does
You
it
tell
happen?
me.
I am so amazed. I am so privileged you came. Kathleen has a question for you.
Yes.
She's asking, are you running your business from South Africa?
Yes, I am.
Good.
I'm
So
running it. Yeah.
Kathleen, she's running her business from South Africa. There you go. We say that you can run this business from anywhere,
Anywhere.
any part of the world. It doesn't have
Anywhere.
to be from America or from
Mm,
Canada or from UK. You
yeah.
can run it even from your village as long as you have internet. So
Absolutely.
yes, so Cynthia is running her business from South Africa, and there are a lot of Africans in this
Mm-hmm.
business. I am a member of the
Mm-hmm.
DT Africa because
Yes.
I'm an African, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I am a member of
Mm-hmm.
the DT Africa, and I tell you, there are a whole lot of
Uh-huh.
things,
Yeah.
activities on this business going on in
Yes.
Africa.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Ah,
Kathleen said that. I guess I'm spreading the goosebumps.
I tell you, what are you doing?
I guess I'm spreading it. I didn't know it's contagious. Anyway,
Oh my
anyway,
word.
anyway. So Cynthia, you are so full of passion for this business. I
Yeah.
can sense it.
Mm,
I can
mm,
sense it just listening to you. Where do you get your motivation from? What gives you
mm.
motivation?
Oh, sure. My family. My family is my motivation. There is no there is no way I can see, it's just there's just so many things. There's just so many things. I had a conversation with a parent just yesterday, and we were just talking about the challenges of children at school, and the influences, and so forth. So, to be honest, I started this business because I really wanted to have huge influence on our children. I really wanted to be able to give the best of my life to upbring my children. So to give them direction, to teach them. I'm a Christian. To teach them about God, to teach them about faith, to teach them values of life, to really, because for me, I see my children as souls, and I really have this belief that I cannot fail on the privilege of having been able to be a parent by just not being there for my children, and pursue anything else that is just not going to give me what is the most important thing in my life. So that's my why. Every day, every time, even as I go through challenges in the business, because the reality is that a business is a business. You're going
Yeah,
to really, it's a journey. You're going to have some tough
ups and
moments and
downs.
some
Yes.
good times, but during those tough moments, that's where I look back and I'm like, I'm doing this for them. So there is no way. I don't, it doesn't matter how difficult it can be, but I'm going to push through. So
I hear you. I
yeah,
hear you.
yeah, yeah, it's very important to me.
I hear you clearly. I guess it's something that is important to every mother.
Hmm.
We want to raise our children to our own standards. We want to imbibe in them the values that
Yeah.
we love, the values
Yes.
that have made us who we are, that our parents passed on to us. We also want
Hmm.
to pass the same values to our children.
Hmm.
It is disheartening when you cannot do that. You're not
Absolutely.
a part of your child's development and growth, and
Hmm.
you do not have
Hmm.
time to experience the different milestones that they go
Hmm.
through. You're not a part of their games and whatever it is they have interest in.
Yeah.
um,
Hmm.
it makes every mom sad. In as much as we want to get money to be able to
Yeah.
take care of their physical needs, we
Yes.
also want to be a part of their growth, a part of their
Absolutely.
life, a part
Mm.
of their growing into maturity, making sure that we are raising the right kids for the society and not
Absolutely.
a problem for the society.
Mm.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, so most of us mothers are in this business for the same reason. It's not that we
Mm.
don't love careers. No,
No.
most of us, we love careers. We want to build careers, but we feel that our children are more important.
Yeah.
Raising them to
Mm.
become good members of the society and
Mm.
be positively contributing to the society is more
Yeah.
important to us than
Ab-
raising than pursuing a career.
Absolutely.
If you pursue your career and abandon your responsibilities to your children, when you die, you're not going to pass whatever achievement you've gained
I
in pursuing your
know.
career to them.
I know.
You
I know.
cannot.
You
That is
can't.
not something you can pass on to your kids. Just
Mm-mm.
like you cannot pass your
Your
PhD or
degrees and
master's degree
yes.
and whatever to your kids.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
thing that you're pursuing, other
Mhm.
than putting some time into raising your children,
Mm.
cannot be passed to them. So all you
It
can pass
can't.
to them is to raise them well,
Yeah.
give them
Absolutely. I
good
agree with you.
values. I
I
hear
will.
you clearly. I feel the same way, and I'm sure every mom feels the same way. So that's why we
Mm.
are talking to moms especially.
Mm.
I saw something someday. A lady was complaining that in her office she was going to travel, and
Mm.
her male colleagues asked her, who are you leaving the kids to when you go to all these travels? And she got upset that they see her as a child raiser, whatever. I know, yeah,
Mm.
that's her husband. Why don't if she was a man, if it was her
Yeah.
husband, for instance, that made that
You
statement, would they
wouldn't.
have asked her that question? And my
Yeah.
contribution was that God has created us women and given us the tools to
Mm.
raise children perfect,
Yeah.
more than he gave to men. Because I
Mm.
mean, you had these children in your womb for 9 months. You nurtured them
Yeah.
while they were in your womb. You brought
Yeah.
them out. You also want to nurture them when they come out. You don't want to bring
Absolutely.
them out and abandon them and start comparing yourself with your husband. Okay, why can't my husband do this?
Mm.
Your husband
Mm.
is not equipped
No.
to do that. He's not equipped to do that. God that created man and woman gave us different, what do I call it?
Individual.
Jobs.
Individual strengths and job.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah.
women are equipped to raise children properly, just like they are
Yeah.
equipped to have children in their womb for 9 months.
Mm.
Men are not equipped to do that.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
there are men can help, but don't
Yes.
leave that responsibility for them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my contribution. So I hear you loud and clear, very, very much. So
Thanks. No. I don't
God,
think anyone on their deathbed will think of, hey, I missed that promotion, or I missed on that, a salary increase. I think what comes to mind will be the time
yeah,
spent with your loved ones.
yes, yes,
So, and what you're leaving behind. So, if no one can buy time, I don't think it's of any value to lose it also, and just go after the things that are going to take away your time with your loved ones.
I hear you.
That's
So
my two
let
cents.
me acknowledge my coach and my
Hmm.
head coach are here,
Okay.
and they are saying hi to Cynthia.
Hi. Hello.
So Daki and Lydia, welcome to this conversation. I appreciate your time. Thank you. My coach and mentor should actually be in bed right now because she's in Netherlands and it's late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's late right there. My head coach is in Britain. It's not that late.
Okay.
Yeah. So so let's continue with this. Um What can you consider to be your lowest moment in this business? I know we all have challenges. We all go through challenges.
Mm,
In your journey in this business so far, what do
mm.
you consider your lowest moment?
Um, Specifically in the business, right? If I
Yes, in the
understand you
business,
correct.
of course.
Okay. Um, my lowest moments probably would have I did not we usually tell people, go through the training. Just make sure that you go through the training at your pace, go through it, finish it, understand it as much as you can, ask your questions, don't skip any levels of the training and all those things. When I got into this business, I was so eager. I was like, I'm just going to do this. I am going to do this. And when I encountered the training, I did the very big mistake of just skipping the training tabs sometimes. And at the end of it all, as I grew into my business, as the days went by, I realized that, wait a minute, there were so many things that I was not aware of or that I could not understand. And over time, I realized that, you know what, Cynthia, you actually did yourself a disservice of
Yeah.
rushing through the training, you know, rushing through the training. And to be honest, I had to go back. I had to go back one time again and follow the training step by step. And that to me was my lowest, because I just kind of felt like I wasted time. I just didn't. I really wasted my time. I was like, so
Probably
what did
impatient.
I do during those 3 weeks? Just what? I mean, I have all these notes, but it's almost like you want to read tab Z when you have not read or gone through any other letter in between, and you're expecting to understand the Z tab before you understand the A and B and C. So I think that is one thing that I really, really regret. But I think I've also been kind and graceful enough to myself to say, hey, this is good. This is a good lesson for me, because now I can teach my team and actually just emphasize on them to take things one step at a time. You know, and not to try and burn bridges, because it's gonna come back and bite them. So I think that is one of the ones that I can think of.
So you disobeyed your mentor.
I tell you, yes, I did.
Yeah, you
Look,
disobeyed
Ife,
your
I am
mentor.
human. I am just who I am. Whoever, I mean, who is it? Who is it that hasn't disobeyed anybody? So really, I am just, yes. I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's why they say follow your mentor's directive. Whatever your
Oh,
mentor say, do it.
I
I'm
know.
not sure. Look, I'm not perfect. Okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm sure I have at one time or the other disobeyed my mentor, or
Yes.
maybe I didn't do things the way she wanted it done or when she wanted
Yeah.
it done. Like you said, you rightly said, we have all disobeyed, whether it's a mentor or a coach or a parent. So
Mm,
we are always in disobedience
mm,
sometimes.
mm.
So okay, it's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm guilty of. I'm also guilty. So I'm not judging you. So tell me, from every indications, it appears you have made a success of this business. What are your success habits?
Oh, my habits. My number one is consistency.
Okay.
Consistency. And I say it with true humility because I can tell you that I am not naturally a consistent person. By nature, I am not. I actually look to my husband for consistency, and I get amazed at how consistent he is. And we've had times when I just told him, don't count on me to be consistent. Just let me be. One day, one moment at a time. Just don't expect that. So, but with this business, I understood from the get go that consistency was key. And to add on to that, I think the reality is because it was new, it really felt like what is this? How do I go about it? With consistency, I'm just talking about being having my shop open in a sense. So being there on my platforms, and engage with my audience and do what I need to do every single day. I had times of feeling like, what do I say? What do I do? What do I tell my audience? What? But my other advice or key aspect of why I am where I am today is just to have an open mind, to really have an open mind as to, again, not to see things just in one way. We have resources. This right now, I see it as a resource of being able to meet with you, if I'm having a live with you. This is an experience for me, that I can actually use because I learn from my partners. I learn and I implement, you know. So I believe we have a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of information, a wealth of in the training it's in itself, and in our in our experiences of life, from the 130, if we are not 30 already, 130,000 people that are in this business today. So for me, it feels like I need to tap into those resources. Those resources are not going to come to me. I need something and I need to tap into it. So I really have to open up my mind and see what I have and use it. So I think this is new. I've not done a digital business before. And we've all worked for people who had their own businesses, their own offices, but I cannot carry that mindset of an office based business into this one and expect it to succeed. I can't,
No,
you know.
I agree.
So I really have to really be open to have an open mind and twist things around and use what I have to make it a success. If that makes sense, that's me.
Yeah, sure, sure. Very well said. That's a good success habit. I guess we are going to learn a lot, or we have learned a lot from your success habits, and uh, I'm sure
Thank
to implement what you have said,
you.
refine it or retune it to suit me. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah, and make use of it. Every
Yeah,
success habit is worth emulating, as far as I am
absolutely.
concerned.
Mm.
Cataline is saying that you are very inspiring.
Oh,
So,
thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen, thank you.
so, before we go, I will want you to have give us your last word for people out there who are still not sure what they want. to do. And for those who have one leg in and one leg out,
Mm,
have not entered fully. So,
mm.
what is your last word? What's your advice for them?
You know, for me, it is number one, there's never going to be the perfect time to be a bit to become who we are, who you and I are today. There's not going to be a perfect time. Um, and life is not going to be a constant. So I've read somewhere, and it really resonated with I think my life, because I joined this business in my lowest times. I joined this business when I had lost my job, and I had finished a course. And I was so full of hope that I would now engage into that career path of my course at the time, and nothing came up. You know, I kept on looking for work, and nothing came up, and nothing came up until my husband stumbled upon this ad, and he brought it to me, and I was like, "This is a good thing to do," and we both agreed on it. So for me, I would tell the person, if you know, where whatever you're busy doing right now, if you have and you are employed, if you are having um, a job, whatever it is at the moment, start from there. Start from there. Start from there and think of what is it that you're not satisfied with, and how are you going to be able to achieve it. I think for me, it's if you know you need more, and we're not talking only about finances and extra income or so, you know you need more time, you know you need more finances, you know you need more of something that is not comfortable with you, then do something about it. But be careful to not surround yourself with the wrong people, because that also can influence our decisions, and someone else's fear might become your one, and yet you're not supposed to, because you are two different people. So I think for me, it's just, if you are already in touch with someone in our business, strive to have an open mind, strive to really look at what do I want, and ask your questions, and make that decision without having to know exactly what is ahead, because let me tell you, you will never know what is ahead from A to Z.
Yeah,
It's just, and that's why it's a leap of faith, you know. um but for me, I think, as long as you have that voice in you that tells you, this could be it, this could be an opportunity, this could be, then don't worry too much about the future, because no one has the future in their hands. Just
exactly.
worry, just worry about now.
Wow.
What can you do now? Because that is all that we have. Now is now, and what can you do now? So life is going to be, to just throw some balls at us, and it's either you get disrupted and you get stuck in the disruption, or you disrupt your life a little bit, and so that you can achieve a more con- constant, or a um more of the life that you want, that you're looking for. So it's either you let yourself be and you get disrupted, or you're going to disrupt your routine a little bit, and then work towards something that you want to achieve. It's gonna have to be a choice between the two.
Yeah.
I
Thank
don't
you
know.
so much. Thank you for this last word. I appreciate your coming in here. I am really blessed to have you here. I'm having a whole lot of conversation from our viewers. Um,
Oh, okay. I'm glad.
yeah, we have Audrey Segara. Audrey is from United States, and we have Mahad. Mahad is from Britain. So
Mm,
yeah, we are having a whole lot of chat on this platform for your sake.
great.
Kat
Thank
said
you.
that our potentials as this business owners are unlimited, and I agree with her, which is
Absolutely.
what you have been saying. So I'm going to bring this to the end. I wish I could keep you longer. I really want to keep you longer, but I'm going to invite you to another my group chat. I have a group chat
Okay.
that I
Okay.
invite about 3 to 4 people. So I'm going to
Okay.
invite you to that one too. So
Mm.
I don't want to keep you for too long, so that
Oh,
when I invite you for
okay.
that chat, you will come.
Yes, I will come if I will. I really will. No
So by
worries.
the way, Kat, Cynthia is another Nigerian wife, just like you. She is originally from Rwanda, and she fell in love with my brother, very
Oh,
handsome. You
yes.
guys are snatching away all my handsome brothers. I
They
love
are
you. I
the
love you.
best.
I love you truly. Wherever the person comes from, as long as it agrees with the two of you, that's the most important thing.
Yes. Ooh,
I
I
welcome you. I
am.
welcome you all to Nigeria. I want more Nigerian wives from all over the world. So, viewers, we're going to bring this to an end. Like I said, I wish
Yes.
I could keep Cynthia longer, but I promise she's going to be in one of our group chats very soon. You'll see her again.
Oh,
She has given me so much goosebumps with all that she has said here, and I'm sure
oh,
she
thank
also
you.
gave you guys goosebumps. So
Thank
if you are still undecided, especially those who have one leg in and one leg out,
you.
uh,
Mm,
for instance, those who have already paid their 149 but
mm,
have not taken that final step, um, make it soon.
absolutely.
Make it soon, because you
Yeah.
are really missing out.
Yeah.
This is not just a business to make money, like she had earlier said. It
Yeah.
is developmental.
Absolutely.
All aspects of your life. It
Mm,
grounds you very, very well.
mm,
It teaches you patience, like it
yes.
has taught me a lot of
Mm,
patience. I'm usually
mm.
not a very patient person, but since I
Oh,
started this business, I have
my
learned
sister, you and I both.
I have been forced to learn how to be patient, and
Yes.
I'm grateful. So I'm not going to say anymore. She has said it all. You've heard
Mm,
her, you heard everything she said. Make a
no.
move, take that leap of faith and
Mm,
establish yourself and build
absolutely.
yourself up in all
Mm,
aspects, not just the money, not just
yes.
the money, in every aspect. In this one single business, we have 5 streams of income. I
Huh.
don't know what other business you can find that in,
I don't know
So
either.
yeah, leverage the internet. Don't use it
Mm,
just for entertainment. People
mm,
spend hours scrolling, watching movies and all that. That's good. Sometimes they say all work and no play makes Jack and Jane dull people, right? So
yes.
sometimes it's good to take time off your work and do some
Mm.
little entertainment,
Entertain.
you
Yeah.
know, to calm yourself. But don't
Mm.
spend hours and hours on end watching other people make money, because what you are actually watching, they're making money from it. For
Exactly.
every click, yes, for every click, they make money. Use that time wisely. Use it to make something
Mm,
for your own self, to build up something for your own self, and not
mm,
just to watch other people building their own wealth. Build
absolutely.
yours too. So
Mm.
we have come to the end of this today. Cynthia, I am highly, highly um, honored to have you here today. I am honored to have you here today. And I'm so happy that I just sent you one invitation and you accepted immediately without wasting time. That
Oh,
was quite
pleasure.
encouraging.
It's a
So
pleasure.
I'm going to
Thank you
leave.
for having me, Filma. Really, I really, really appreciate your invitation, and I thank you for
And
having
guys,
me.
you know, when I invited her, I didn't even know she was married to my brother. I didn't even know she was married to my Nigerian brother. You see how fate works. So now we are
Absolutely,
not just business partners, we are what? Family. Besides the
exactly.
business, family outside the family of business.
I
That's
know.
amazing. That is amazing. So bye everybody. I will bring this to the end and we will meet next week again when I bring
Yeah.
someone in, someone different, and then
Mm.
Cynthia again in the group.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
very much.
everybody.
I
Thank
have
you so much.
enjoyed all your comments and questions. I am very
Mm.
grateful and I am very happy that you were able to take time off your busy schedule to join
Yeah.
us in this conversation. God bless you all and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.